Lindsey Graham is with us. At least he would have brought us ice cream if he had such a freezer. She's been vicious the whole time. Okay. Yeah. She's not at work. She's blaming President Trump for everything. She was telling people February 24th, come to Chinatown, dummy. That was a dumb idea. She was impeaching Trump when Trump put the travel ban in effect. And now she's holding money as hostage again.
Yeah, I think she's been incredibly small at a time when the country needs big leadership. You remember, she held the articles of impeachment from December the 18th to January the 15th, trying to get Mitch McConnell to bend to her will to conduct a trial that she wanted in the Senate. She held Phase 3 hostage to get money for the Kennedy Center and other stuff. Now she's trying to hold the Small Business Administration loan program that's working hostage. She's been a hostage taker rather than a problem solver. And the one thing I want to say about President Trump, the guy that I've got to know in the last 3 years, listens and he leads. He listens to Dr. Fauci and Dr. Birx, and he's come up with a phased opening of the country. He listens, he leads, and Nancy Pelosi undermines and destroys. Very sad.
Have you been following Bret Baier's reporting about how the patient zero is a guy that got infected with corona from a bat? He worked in that Wuhan laboratory. Now, I had seen all the conspiracy theories that it was manufactured there. Okay, his report doesn't say that. But apparently, China banned travel in and out of Wuhan province, according to Bret. But they let people from Wuhan travel internationally and infect the rest of the world. And this is the result. Now, that would mean to me that they knowingly, consciously, assuming all this is true, as reported, that they protected themselves and screwed the rest of us with the help of the WHO that lied to us.
Yeah, all the evidence indicates that they locked their country down to protect their people, and they did not tell the world about the true state of play inside of China. Iran is the largest state sponsor of terrorism. China is the largest state sponsor of pandemics. This is the third or fourth pandemic that came out of China. This may have happened, the infection may have happened in a lab, but the evidence seems to suggest it would spread at these wet markets. What did we do to Iran, who's a bad actor? We sanctioned Iran. What should we do to the largest state sponsor of pandemics on the globe? We should sanction China to get them to change their behavior. Senator Cruz has a bill to do that.
They need to pay for this, because that means that they knew Wuhan was so dangerous you couldn't travel in or out within China. But that would mean they have blood on their hands. Because if they didn't tell the rest of the world what they were doing with Wuhan, but they let Wuhan, people travel everywhere else, they didn't give a flying rip about what they were doing to the rest of the world. They knew it was bad, and they let it happen.
If it were not for the irresponsibility of the Chinese Communist Party, there would be no pandemic in the world. Americans would be alive today, and 22 million people would be at work. China's responsible. It's time to hold them responsible. They're the largest state sponsor of pandemics in the entire globe, and they need to pay a price.
Yeah, maybe we're not going to pay back the debt they're holding. Let's start there. They pay for this. They pay for all of this.